my name is Bonnie. I live in Tennessee. Wanted to start a video just to introduce myself and maybe help or just show or entertain some people out there about the care and life and adventures of having a horse. I have one horse currently named Dream. She is a Morgan. She is 7 months old on the 10th. And this is Tag. He is a mixed goat, Nubian and La Manja. He is 8 months old. This is where I live, Dream and Tag's pasture, and they have a beautiful small barn. It's basically a stall with a bed for the goat. He has his own little platform where he can get up and look out at the rest of the world. I'm just going to do some videos on our days, concerns, questions, and maybe answers that I came up with. I am not a professional. I am very much an amateur. I am very much learning about everything. I've had one horse in the past when I was 17, but he was just a regular old $600 horse. This is a registered Morgan. I fell in love with Morgans after reading the Little House on the Prairie stories with my daughter. She's 12 years old. I homeschool her, and we were reading the Little House on the Prairie series, and Laura's husband believed there was not a better horse than a Morgan. Now that may or may not be true, but I decided that I was going to look into Morgans and see what they were like, and I absolutely fell in love with everything, with every video that I watched about Morgan horses, and that was it. I wanted a Morgan horse. So I started my search for a Morgan horse, and as I was searching, I ran into a couple of videos of a gentleman that lives in Grass Valley, California. His name is Eitah. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name correctly, but he does Cowboy Dressage. He is actually the co-founder of Cowboy Dressage, and basically he takes the classic dressage and puts the comfort of cowboy in it. He has Western saddle and Western gear, and he puts the horse's relationship above all. He wants people to have a partnership with the horse. It's not about what your horse looks like, how much your horse costs, how much your outfit costs. It is all based on the quality of life of your horse and how much of a partnership you have with your horse. And one of the horses, actually two of the horses that helped him get started was Morgan horses. And that, of course, made me fall even deeper in love, because I'm about as country can get, and I've always wanted to do dressage-like exercises with the horse, but I knew I just wasn't fancy and frilly like you have to be in the traditional classical dressage. So that worked perfect for me, which gave me a goal to work for. And then I actually started looking for a breeder and to buy a horse. I didn't know at the time when I started that I would actually have a baby bred just for me, but that is what it ended up turning out to be. I found a lady in Wisconsin. Her name is Sue Olson, and she posted some videos on YouTube of some youngsters that she had, and I was just so impressed on the love and tenderness that she gave her babies, and you could tell how much she cared about them. I went to her website, and even in the pictures that she takes of her horses, you can just tell that they're happy and taken care of, and they're not there with a job. They're actually with her, and they have a wonderful life with her, and I just knew she was the one that I wanted to get my horse from. So I called her up, and she called me back, and we talked for almost an hour on the phone about Morgan horses, and I signed a contract. And I've always wanted a buckskin horse my whole life, and that's what Dream is. She's a buckskin. And so Sue bred a bay with a Carmillo, and the first year didn't work out. Then she asked me if I wanted to try again, and I did, because I knew that I was going to get my horse from her. So I waited another year, and Dream was born. I wanted a male horse. If a male horse can have babies, a lot of you might already know, it's called a stallion. But if you have them castrated or neutered, they're called geldings, and I wanted a gelding. But when Dream was born, there was just something about her, and I didn't care if she was green or blue or male or female. So I now have a little filly, a beautiful, smart, loving girl. Sue handles the babies all the time. She gives them good manners. She has them lead and learns to pick up their feet and everything. So when Dream came, she was already established with the contact of humans, and knowing that humans are friends and good to have around. So she's a very good little horse. But anyway, I also knew that I was only going to have one horse at the moment. So I looked up companion animals for horses, and one animal that goes very well with horses is a goat. And a neighbor told me later that when they kept racehorses with goats, the term "who's got your goat" came because back in the day, people would steal the goat from the race horse, and the horse would just go bonkers looking for his pal, and it gave the competition lead on winning the race. So that was a cute little story. But anyway, I have lots of questions. I am learning all the time, and I just thought I could maybe share my stories with you guys. Maybe you would be interesting. Maybe you find me completely annoying and like, good God, does she ever shut up? But anyway, that's me. That's my start. I've had Dream for 2 months, going on 3, and I couldn't be more happy with her. So I will look forward to sharing more stories with you, more adventures of things that happen along my way with these crazy little varmints. And as they always say on YouTube videos, please like the video if you like it, please comment, and please subscribe. Thank you.